Alright, good afternoon. Happy bank holiday to all of my UK buddies. Finally took the plunge and purchased the Aerosoft CRJ. So we're going to fly this today. Now, obviously I'm not used to this, so it might take me a bit of time to get set up and get into the right format and that. I have had a little play about with it, tried to learn some of the systems, but we will see how it goes. How's it going, Luke? Hey, JP. I'm good, boys. Good to see you. So we are on VATSIM again, and at the moment there is a controller at Dublin, so we'll see how we go. Just give me 1 second here. And we'll get this going. Morning, Matoka. Afternoon to me. Hope you're having a good morning. It'll probably be about 20 minutes. Happy Easter, Latif. Thank you very much. Happy Easter to you too. So we've got a bit of setting up to do. We've got to request clearance, all the rest of that. And I just need to set up Fly Live Studio, so we've got that as well. So EIDW to EKCH. Call sign is SAS24 Tango. Minimize that. And I'll just make sure that comes up here. Now I've already filed a flight plan, mate, so I've got to I'm going from Dublin to Copenhagen here, so we're going to go through the setup. I may be a little rusty with this because it's only like the 3rd time I've done it. Okay, so here we go. First thing we're going to do is get the fly pad, whatever you want to call it, going. And let's have a look. Here we go. Ground power cart. We'll get that, and we'll open the door as well. Let's just have a look. I've set up. Oh, there we go. A custom view from in the doorway. Okay, ground power unit's pretty much crashed into me, but that's okay. It is a good looking plane. It is a good looking plane. Yeah, Matoka, like I say, mate, I've already filed a flight plan. So we're going with the VATSIM flight plan. You can't just decide where to fly when you're flying on VATSIM. I'm flying on VATSIM today, so it depends where there's controllers. Okay, right, there should be a ground power unit connected now. Doesn't say it's available yet. Interesting. Let's have a look. Ah, there we go. That's why. Right. In use. And while that's on, we'll go straight to that. Get the air conditioning on. We'll turn the anti-ices on onto the low as well to start with. And we'll get the hydraulics on as well. Hey Stu, how's it going, mate? Right, and Passenger seatbelt sign and no smoking on, and emergency lights armed. Here we'll go. Nav lights on, logo on, and wing inspection on. Let's have a look how that looks. Okay, so you can hear the APU firing up there. The lights have just come on. Nice, Stu. Nice. Okay, and let's get the all-important nav alignment. Ooh. Make sure the parking brake's on. No worries, JP. I'm glad you enjoy it, mate. Right, okay, so we're gonna get in the FMC and sort this flight plan out. Let's have a look what we got here. So the route is EIDW to EKCH. Now this, I've already saved this plan, so this should already be in there. And then execute. Now unfortunately, one thing I can't show you these is the VFR map. It doesn't load up on the VFR map when you put a route in these Aerosoft aircraft, which is fair enough. I suppose that's kind of realistic. But what you can see is it loads up there. Okay. So the legs now, you can see that the first leg we've got is Dexon. Departure and arrival. We're going runway 34. I just don't know what departure we're taking yet, because I need to get that from the airport. So we'll execute 34 for now. There you go, runway 34. So we'll come back to departure and arrival. Obviously that's going to change. Right. So we'll go over to this side and make sure we've got the right weights in. Okay, so I'm going to put the passengers up to 70. So let's clear that. Put 70 in there. Oh, we're above the max landing. But that's okay. We're not going to be landing. That's fine. Put some rear cargo in there. Fuel is on board 4881. Right, so we need to change that. Okay, there we go. So this might jump a bit because I'm going to set the payload in the simulator and copy perf init data FMS. So let's have a look at perf init there. Okay, we're going to set 33,000 cruising altitude, 0 fuel weight should be here. Is 27230. Close, but no cigar, so let's get that in. 27230. I don't know why it doesn't import this. It imports everything else. Okay, let me just execute that, and then I'm going to put this in again. Ah, it's gone down again. That's fine. 4881. Yeah, it'll just be what it is. Okay, I think that's as done with. That's as done with that page. So next page. Okay, VNav setup then. All we really need to change here is a transition altitude. Here it's 6,000, so let's get that in. Okay, and then that's in. So I think that's everything apart from the departure and arrival that we need to put in. We'll put this info in, and we're at gate 107. Alright, well it's not found, but interesting that it doesn't want to put the gate in. .107. It's definitely gate 107, but never mind. Okay. Alright. So I'm just checking I've not missed anything here. Like I say, I'm very much still getting used to this. I don't think there'll be anything specific that we've missed there, so it's not too much of an issue. And yeah, we just need to get rid of the cautions there as well. Whew. And we'll arm the reverse thrust for now. Right, okay, so far not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. We're doing what we can here. Okay, what I am going to do is I'm going to move the throttles to the idle position so I'll be able to use them when I do go to start the engine. And then the information I need here. Flaps is going to be 8. It is dry outside. So we'll settle. Let's just make sure it's only the takeoff speeds in there for now. So 132. Yeah, rotate is 132. Happy days. Right, okay, let's get some lighting on and then we'll look to contact. Doesn't want to come on. We'll look to contact air traffic control and see what we can do there. I'm pretty sure that's everything I need to set at the moment. Pretty sure. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's get in touch with air traffic control them, if they're still here. And they are still here. So, .com01 118.6. Dublin Tower, good afternoon. Scandinavian 24 Tango at stand 107, type CRJ7001. We're requesting IFR clearance to Copenhagen as filed.
Scandinavian 24 Tango Dublin Tower, good afternoon, stand by.
Okay, let's see what he gives us. This might be different, so we'll see. I've got runway 34 written down, but we'll see what he says. I love the controllers at Dublin.
Jammer 249 is established to be a warranty, me 34. Jammer 249 Dublin Tower, hello, continue approach, number 1, traffic to depart. Continue approach, number 1, thanks. Jammer 154, surface wind 340 degrees, 17 knots, runway 34, cliff takeoff.
Take off 3-4,
Scandinavian 24 Tango cleared to Copenhagen, runway 34. After departure, fly heading 090, climbing to flight level 90, squawk 6643, on airborne frequency Dublin Approach 121.1.
Clear to Copenhagen, leaving via runway 34. Fly heading 090 on departure and climb to 9000. Squawk 6643 and after departure contact Dublin Approach on 121.1. Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Feedback is correct. Advisor ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 24 Tango will do. Right, okay. So, bit of information to take in there. So what I have found out from that is that I need to climb to 9000 when I take off. Activate altitude mode. I then need to fly heading 090 on takeoff, which I'll do now. Set that in. Okay, that is there. Activate heading mode. Okay, speed, I just want it to look at the speed of 220. I'm going to be controlling speed. And we'll have a vertical speed to altitude 9000. Oh, wrong one. Of 2,000 feet a minute, and hopefully that will just come on. Oh, there we go again. You gotta be careful with this thing because it always adjusts things. Every click with the mouse, something gets adjusted, and I don't know what just got adjusted. It was none of them. Ah, oh well. Right, okay, so we're going vertical speed mode and heading mode when we do take off. Flight deflectors, flight directors are on. Don't need half bank or back course. And yeah, we'll keep it like that.
7249 servicing 340 degrees 17 after retreat 4, clear to land.
Clear land when we
Alright, so I can disconnect that now. Don't need that anymore. We've got the APU on.
18 kilo running 34.
And then I'm going to remove the wheel chocks as well.
18 kilo, Dublin Tower, no problem. Behind the landing Aer Lingus A320, line up runway 34 and wait behind.
Behind landing traffic, line up and wait behind Ryanair 180.
Okay, so all I'm going to do now is I'm going to set com2.com2 to 121.1. Just check that's gone in there as well. No, it hasn't. So I'll do that now. 121.1. 100 for approach. And then we can ask for pushback then.
3 Papa Alpha, ready to copy IFR clearance to remind the mic check-up.
Okay, there we go. So all we have to do to change that frequency is double click that.
Right, 38 Papa Alpha,
and then we need to squawk as well.
To Milan, I believe. Runway 34, after departure, flight heading 090, climbing to flight level 90, squawk 6644, and airborne frequency Dublin Approach 121.1.
6643.
Please, can you see again the initial climb, Ryanair 38 Papa Alpha?
Ryanair 38 Papa Alpha, initial climb, flight level 090.
Okay, and then all we're going to do is set that squawk active.
Squawk 6644, initial climb 090, heading 090 after departure.
Hey Stephen, how's it going, mate? I bought the CRJ. I took the plunge and bought the CRJ.
Advise ready for push and start.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to close the door.
When ready to push and start.
When I do that, I'm going to go to the door view. Here There we go, door closing. Look at that, lovely.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us.
And here's the little chat that comes with it.
All passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Okay, everything else is as it should be, I believe.
Summer 249, welcome to Dublin. Pick out at the very end, right, November 4.
Happy days, I can turn this off now. Right.
Roger, anticipating now.
Dublin Tower, Scandinavian 24 Tango, ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 249, taxi Fox Outer, hold short link 5.
Sorry, a Scandinavian 24 Tango requesting push and start, not taxi.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, no problem. Stand by. Shamak 249er, taxi Fox Outer.
Right, 249er, 24 Tango.
Fox Outer, hold short link 5, Shamak 249.
I got confused.
Kilo service in 340 degrees of 17 knots, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
I'm pretty sure he said Scandinavian and not Shamrock.
4 clear for takeoff, Ryanair 18, Kilo.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, push and start is approved. QNH1026, sector Pascals.
Push and start approved, QNH 1026, Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Dublin ground, Stillport 3210 information, hotel, stand 130, ready for push and start.
Stubber 3210, push and start is approved. QNH 1026, sector Pascals.
The push and start approved, 1026 was 1026 on the Bechtel Pascal, Stillport 3210.
Okay, there we go. Fuel pumps on then, and we'll go engine 2 on.
Ryanair 559, Dublin Tower, hello. Surface wind 340 degrees
Seeing
of
some
17
numbers
knots,
here.
runway 34, clear to land.
Engine 1 on, and then I need to get on the
Shamak 249er, continue taxi Foxtrot, link 2 to stand 402 Lima.
Foxtrot, link 2, 402 Lima for Shamak 249.
Okay, there's a thing with the push and start at the moment, it just doesn't seem to want to work. That's alright, we're just going to go straight then. He didn't give us any specific instructions, we'll go straight back. And we'll go from here. So I'll do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of
Okay, engines are still starting.
During an emergency, please remain in your
I didn't put the beacons on, did I? Let's get those beacons on there. And we'll get the taxi lights on now as well.
breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head.
Pretty soon we'll be able to turn the APU off.
During the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights
And we can now get rid of these
here and here.
yaw damper, stabilisation, and
You'll be instructed to get into the
whatever the last thing was.
executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands
Armed, parking brake off, spoiler stability in test.
all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Okay, that's obviously passed the test. Is the engine stabilised? Yeah, both stabilised, so we can now go stop and stop the fuel to the APU. There we go, APU shutting down. So now it's just parking brake, the reverse thrusts are armed, which is good because that means we can use them. Anti-skid is armed. Happy days. Right, let's just check. Heading 090 is set in there. To do that I'll have to go into that. Didn't seem like it was. It must have moved. That must have been what moved when I did the mouse scroll. Okay, that's the one we want though, and we're ready for taxi finally. Right, we're good to go now. Scandinavian 24 Tango ready for taxi.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, taxi, Delta November, hold short, link 6.
Taxi Delta November, hold short, link 6, Scandinavian 24 Tango.
559er, taxi right, Fox Outer, hold short, link 5.
Oh. Started rolling backwards there. We don't want that. Okay, so basically we're a right turn here. Link 6 is at the end. Just before F outer. And we'll go flaps to 8 now, which is what we want for takeoff. There they are. Oh, I'm nervous. This is the first time I'm streaming with this aircraft. Okay. So it's not set out as it should be. Link 6 is basically down there. This should be a taxiway, but it's not. There should be like 3.
Right, 559er, link 5, turn left at link 5 to stand 121 Lima.
So I basically we need to go down this link. This should be a full line all the way here.
Right, 559er, left at link 5 to stand 121 Lima. Scandinavian 24 Tango, continue taxi, Foxtrot Echo 1, hold short runway 34.
Continue taxi, Foxtrot Echo 1, hold short runway 34. Scandinavian 24 Tango. Okay, takeoff config's good.
Dublin ground, still 13210, ready for taxi.
Starboard 3210, Dublin Tower, copied. Hold position for the moment, I'll have taxi for you shortly.
Hold position, still 3210.
So we're using the whole runway today. Echo 1's all the way at the end. Pull that throttle down a little bit. Don't need to be going so fast. Don't want to get caught up in this Ryanair here.
Range 2, push and start Ryanair 38 Papa Alpha.
Ryanair 38 Papa Alpha, push and start is approved, QNH 1026 hectopascals.
QNH 1026, push and start approved, Ryanair 38 Papa Alpha.
Starboard 3210, that's Ryanair 737's gone on to stands 121 Lima. Once they're on stand, taxi link 5, Foxtrot, Echo 1, hold short runway 34.
Okay, behind the 737 for taxi link 5, Foxtrot, Echo 1, hold short runway 34, still bar 3210.
Okay, so we'll look at getting strobes on. We'll go landing lights on now as well. Pretty much at the runway. Ain't gonna hurt. Get those wing lights off, don't need them so much. And I'll keep the taxi lights on until we're in the air. Okay, I think we're pretty much set. So
Ryanair 182
hopefully now, as I hit autopilot,
122.8. Bye-bye.
122.8, Ryanair 182 kilo. Thank you very much and have a good day.
hopefully now as I hit autopilot it will follow the heading that I've set in, but we'll see. Okay, so Echo 1's all the way at the end of this taxiway.
Tower, hello, Scandinavian 86, radio check.
Scandinavian 86, hello, read up at 85.
What do you say, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Scandinavian 24 Tango, surface winds 330 degrees 15 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Hey, Dublin ground, stop on 3210. We're just going to need a little progressive here. Can't seem to find the Echo after Foxtrot.
Stober
I love the
3210, no worries.
I love
Just
the
a left
automatic
turn now,
announcements.
and then all the
It's a
way
nice
down to
little
hold
touch.
short of the runway.
Okay, left turn here and then all the way down to the threshold of 34. We'll hold short 34.
Okay,
Thanks
so
for
there's
your
no
help.
auto throttle on
3210.
this thing, so we've got to watch the speed quite closely, which is quite hard because the numbers are absolutely tiny, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so rotate speed is 132 there, so we'll see how that goes. Let's line her up, and away we go, into climb. And Toga. So there is a problem when you touch the throttle at the moment on this thing, it cuts out, it goes to idle, so you hear it spool down as I move the throttle there. So here we go for 132, and there's rotate. Quite an aggressive nose up that. And we'll go gear up. Keeping it around 15-degree climb for the moment until I'm on what I want to be. Dublin Approach, good afternoon, Scandinavian 24 Tango passing flight level 022.
Scandinavian 24 Tango identified, climb now, flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Scandinavian 24 Tango. Okay, that's autopilot on. All the way up to 230. It's 220 and 789 23.
Until for still 13210, confirming we start with departure frequency of 121.1.
Stober 3210, affirm.
Thank you.
Okay, there's overspeed, so flaps up. Happy days. And there we are, out of Dublin in the CRJ700. Takeoff not too bad there, I'm quite happy with that. Going okay.
Taxi Ryanair 38 Papa Alpha.
Ryanair 38 Papa Alpha, Roger. It looks like there's
Into
an
the
aircraft
clouds.
seems to be parked
This is
on
going
the
to be
taxiway
ice
in front of the
here.
eye. Has to go around him.
So we'll get the ice on. There we go, anti-ice on. Dublin Approach, Scandinavian 24 Tango. I was told to fly on heading 090. Do you want me to stay on that?
Scandinavian 24 Tango, affirm, maintain that for now.
Maintaining 090, Scandinavian 24 Tango. Okay, so we're gonna have
Confirm
to.
holding position, Ryanair 3K Papa Alpha.
All I can do here now is just
Ryanair
drop
3
the
Papa
throttle.
Alpha, so there's an aircraft in front of you blocking a taxiway. It looks like they're on a stand, but your sceneries are probably different. Are you happy to go around the aircraft?
Okay, and there we are onto standard now.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, turn right heading 150 degrees.
Right heading 150, Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Stillbird 3210, surface winds 330 degrees, 15 knots, runway 28, correction, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 34, Stillbird 3210.
So it's going to be a constant battle all the way through this. It actually needs you to fly the aircraft, which is nice. But these throttles don't help. Every time you touch them, they just die. It is a lovely aircraft. I've been waiting for this thing. I don't know why I didn't just buy it when it first came out. I just wanted to see what the reviews were saying. We'll get those recognition lights off for now.
Shamrock 628, stand at 403 left Airbus.
And we don't really need the logo lights on anymore.
QNH1026.
Once we pass 10,000,
Information hotel request to Roma.
once we pass 10,000, I'll turn the lights off and I'll turn the seatbelt signs off as well. It does look good, Stephen. I think it's awesome.
24 Tango, resume navigation, direct LUTIP.
Oh, navigation, direct LUTIP, Scandinavian 24 Tango. There we go. And nav mode on. There we go. She's turning. We're doing something right. Oh, that zoomed out horribly, look at that. Right, okay, let's have a look at some of the views I've got set up. So I've got some custom views done, I'm quite excited. So there's the door, obviously, and the little galley area, and then that would be the way to get to the cockpit, the emergency exit, and then obviously the cabin is through there. So let's go to the cabin. So here's a nice view. Absolutely no one on this plane. Obviously we've set 70 passengers, so it should be full, but there's no people models, unfortunately. But that's a view out of the windows there. 8 is the wing view. Absolutely beautiful tail fin, wing fin there as well. And 7 is emergency exit view on the left hand side. I think that's all I've got set for the cabin, but you can actually look around the cabin, which is nice because normally you can't do that. It's not the best looking inside, it's just the way it is. Obviously they concentrated on the exterior and being able to look into the cabin from the exterior, but this is how it is. I think it looks awesome. So let's go back into the cockpit. I've got a few views set here as well. So we've got this one to see all of the screens here and the controls. We've got that one just to concentrate on the FMC. This one to concentrate on the bottom section here. And then this one to concentrate on the top and again the controls there. But we've also got a little peer over mode just to peer over the edge there. Just need to check. There we go, into manual slightly, ever so slightly. I don't want to slow down too much.
Dublin approach, Stillbird 3210 is 3.5, climbing 9,000 on the Keisha to Hotel.
Stillbird 3210, Dublin approach, hello, squawk mode Charlie.
That's coming up, sorry, 3210.
There we go, right, we've passed 10,000 now, so we'll go landing lights off.
Maintain flight level 60, Stillbird 3210.
Passenger seatbelts off. Okay, you can really hear the wind there.
Good afternoon, Neptune 1 Golf, Mike, flight level 120 inbound NEMAT.
Neptune 1 Golf Mike, Dublin approach, hello, NEMAT 1 kilo, arrival landing runway 34.
I expect an EMAC 1 kilo arrival, landing runway 34, Neptune 1 Golf Mike.
Okay, so we're actually out of Dublin's control zone now, but I'm going to stay on it for now. It's nice to hear the controller.
Scandinavian 24 Tango,
He's
nothing
gonna tell
further
me
now,
to
monitor
change.
Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8 Scandinavian 24 Tango, thanks for the coverage. There's no UK controller at the moment, so I'll leave Dublin Dublin Approach on. There is currently a controller at Copenhagen, which is good. But while we're here now, I can start to think about looking at the arrival data as well. So we need to set the arrival. Ooh, that's very bright. The sun beaming down on us there. It does look good, this thing. I love it. I think it's awesome. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the altitude now up to our cruising altitude of 33,000. 1, 2, and there's 3. I don't know why they're not synced. Normally synced, I think. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the arrival information then. So, departure and arrival.
Over 3210, climb now, flight level 170.
Flying flight level 170, Stillborn 3210.
Just double check where we're arriving. It's Tuddle 2 Delta.
Camera 39er, descend to altitude 3000
let's see
feet,
if we've got
UNH 1026.
We've got the arrows. Can the arrows do it? No. Tidvid. Oh, there it is. Tuddle 2 Delta. It's ILS 30. Tuddle 2 Delta. Execute. Okay, so as with any new aircraft, there are issues. I have encountered a few issues already. It does suffer from overturning at times. Literally just, I mean, at the moment we've got 105 knot, almost crosswind, not like tailwind onto the tail there. That's quite a lot. So it is looking like it's facing 085 to try and stay on the flight plan at the moment. I did encounter a couple of problems, like it going off flight plan yesterday. I increased the dead zone of the stick to try and stop that. So we'll see if that makes any difference or not.
Neptune 1 Golf Mike, continue on your present heading and report that heading.
Currently flying heading 185 degrees, Neptune 1 Golf Mike.
Just seeing if there's anything I can do in the air. It's not, other than change the cabin lights.
Flight level 80,
Don't need to touch them in the daytime, so that's fine. Maintenance. Ooh. Yeah, we'll keep the oxygen masks stowed, I think. And then that's just general options as well. Thrust reverse is off. Oh, so you turn the APU, you keep the APU on, is it? No, APU on off. There we go. Interesting. Be good if it just said bleeds an APU set. As far as I'm concerned, we want that on normal. And bleed values auto. Don't want to isolate, bleed source, both engines. Okay, so we didn't need to touch that, that's okay. We'll keep that as is. Speeds come right down, not sure why there. We want to set the speed right up if we can.
Neptune 1 Golf Mike, turn right, setting 200 degrees, descend to altitude 5,000
I want to go max, try and increase the speed.
Turn right heading 200 degrees, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, Neptune 1 Golf Mike.
Struggling with the speed there. 120 knot crosswind almost.
39, turn right, setting 230 degrees.
230, summer 39.
Oh, getting some turbulence here. So yeah, I'm going to set the seatbelt sign. Copenhagen's not bad. Most of Northern Europe's quite happy. The Scandinavian blokes are alright. Getting strong winds here. Real strong winds. Speed was coming right down there, and I'm not sure why. I've had to put the throttle to max, and I don't like doing that because speed's still dropping. I'm gonna have to pull down the vertical speed a little bit, I think, to increase this other speed.
Shamrock 39,
Increase the
report your
actual
indicated
speed.
airspeed.
Summer 39, indicated speed 155 knots.
Shamrock 1, correction, Shamrock 39, roger, maintain 150 knots or greater until 40 ME.
I was worried the reverse thrusters had come on there.
150 knots or greater 40 meters. That's very fast.
Okay, we don't need that on for now.
60 ME or better?
That's a little bit better, thank you.
Roger.
Okay, we're approaching
Neptune
stall.
1 Golf Mike, speed 180 knots.
I'm going to go
Speed
flaps
180
1.
knots, Neptune 1 Golf Mike.
And I'm going to bring
So we're 3210,
V-speed right
further
down.
now, monitor unit
We're
on
not climbing right now.
122.8, bye-bye.
122, thanks for your help today.
We're actually losing altitude because we need to get the speed up.
Shamrock 39, turn right, setting 310 degrees, clear to VOR, approach runway 34, report established inbound.
Heading 310 and the VOR approach runway 34.
Okay, still pitched up. It is still pitched up, right, we're going to have to... I'm going to put minus on the V-speed. Pick up some airspeed here. So we are going to descend a bit. Might have to rethink our altitude. So if we set sugar. If we set 27.
Neptune 1 Golf Mike, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend 3,000 feet, Neptune 1 Golf Mike.
That'd probably be a bit more doable. Okay, let's get rid of the flaps there. They're not really making much difference, to be honest. And we'll get that V-speed. It should hold us at 2.7. What's the ground speed at? 2.67, okay. Okay, we can... we're going to pick this up over time. So we're currently just... I don't know why it's pitching up though. Oh, to try and catch up. Okay. Yeah, we're going to lose this, so we're going to go down. Altitude. Of 2.5 for now. It wasn't happy. There's the altitude cap reached, and the speed's at a better speed as well. So it wasn't happy at that altitude, that's fine. We'll stay at 25,000. Good job I put the seatbelt signs on. There's some oscillating about here. Okay, the speed's stabilised a bit.
Shamrock 628 with you.
Shamrock 628, Dublin Approach, hello, report your passing altitude.
Strange that there's no controller across the UK. There's like 3 London controllers on, so you think one of them could
Passing 3,000, Shamrock 628.
Shamrock 628, roger, fly heading 130 degrees.
Okay, we seem to have got control
130, Shamrock 628.
And Shamrock
of the airspeed again,
copied. You can
which is
contact
good.
the tower now 118.6, bye-bye.
186, Shamrock 39, thanks, bye.
Neptune 1 Golf Mike, turn right heading 270 degrees.
Turn right heading 270 degrees, Neptune 1 Golf Mike.
See if it shows an ETA. Ah, that's good. An ETA to each each waypoint. That's good. Really good. Oh, I'll definitely keep that on. What's the into then? Oh, there we go. Not giving it a chance. That's too much. Don't need them. Low nav aids. High nav aids. NDBS. Not sure what that is. Okay, page 2. We've not got an alternate flight plan, so there's no point putting that on. Cool. I like the minutes to... Okay, so... Let's see if we can see the total distance, Latif. We're quite far away. We're still over the UK at the moment. Oh, a controller's come online, which is good. .120.020.
FedEx 140, London Control, hello, Dane 2 Alpha arrival, squawk 0647.
Okay, Dane 2, with squawk 0647, FedEx 140.
FedEx 140, confirm Dane 2 Alpha.
Apologies, Dane 2 Alpha, arrival, squawk 0647.
Centre East 27 Golf Terminal with you, flight level 220 for Pippin.
Easy 27 Golf Hotel, London Control, hello, report your final requested level.
Final requested level was 220.
Easy 27 Golf Hotel, roger.
London Control, good afternoon, Scandinavian 24 Tango with you. I have had to adjust my flight level to 250. I had a bit of trouble climbing to 330. I hope that's alright.
Scandinavian 2 Flying Tango, London Control, roger. Maintain flight level 250.
Maintain 250, Scandinavian 24 Tango. Okay, so I'll show you where we are VFR wise, Latif. We're just about to cross into the UK, into England from Wales, sorry, so this is Wales here. Just crossing into England now. And then basically the route's taken us, as you can see, on a sort of southeasterly. We're going to head down this way and then up across towards Copenhagen, which is around there. Time to go is updated now as 1 hour. And you can see actual distance. I don't know if it'll show us the actual distance actually. How far we've got left to go. Ah, right, so it actually says the time to go on there, so there's no...
Hello, November 35.
Unless I can zoom right out on this.
November 3512, Romeo.
So the distance it's giving me isn't a total, it's a distance between each...
descend flight level 100.
Vectors ILS runway 27 descent, flight level 100, November 12 Romeo.
Each waypoint.
London control.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I had this problem last night and it threw the...
367 with you, climbing through 3,400, flight level 900, Humvee 733
told the road to Lugus.
367 London control, hello, climb flight level 190.
Just check we've got no more of that, because if we do we need to delete those.
153 with you, flight level 200.
Okay, happy days.
153 London control, roger.
We're right on the cusp of overspeed now, so 330, which is perfect, that's what we want.
Maintain flight level 200.
Keegan 2 Bravo and flight level 200, EG153.
And Argana 445 on the Loga 2 Hotel arrival. Flight level,
okay, so far so good though. Not too bad.
455 London control, hello, you're outside my airspace, Unicom 122, that's right.
122 is right.
London Control, Easy 82 Romeo, maintaining flight level 310 inbound Kepad for the District 1 Golf arrival to Gatwick.
Easy 82 Romeo, London Control, hello.
Okay, we can take the seatbelt sign off again now.
Ready, descend to flight level 200.
Or had I already done
flight
that?
Level 200 for Easy 82 Romeo.
Have a look at these internal views here.
Center, Lufthansa 442, inbound Logan, flight level 260, descending 250.
Lufthansa 442, you're outside my airspace, Monty Unicom 122, that's right.
On Unicom 2122.8.
And Raven 24 Tango route direct Sidba.
Route direct, what did you say, Sivda, Scandinavian 24 Tango.
November 67796 London Control.
Base for 104.
Logan Air 137 129 degrees, I haven't forgotten about you.
Turn right 310, Logan 1371.
Not too happy about what that is. Hopefully it doesn't turn us all the way around. Let's just check that's not screwed anything up.
At 4,000, descending 2,000.
November Croatian Golf Sierra Bravo November Zulu, standby, brake, Logan Air 1371, turn right, heading 010 degrees.
Not too sure why there's two lines there. So it should stop when we hit that head and come on, turn back. No, it's not happy, so we'll engage heading mode there.
Golf Sierra Bravo November Zulu clear to leave control airspace on track Nottingham, descending to altitude 2,000 feet.
Right, let's, that's alright, so obviously we do have these problems with new aircraft, it's just teething problems. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to go range out a bit, and I'll see what's actually the problem here. So Sivda there, Sivda even, and then Redfer. So it shouldn't be a problem. I might just try and go direct to Redfer. Redfer. Let's try that and see what that does.
Logan Air 1371 descend to actually 2,000 feet further to glide.
Down to 2,000 possible to glide, Logan 1371.
FedEx 140, descend flight level 140.
Okay, I'm not sure why it's trying to include all
flight
this.
level 140 for FedEx 140.
This is all gone. It shouldn't be doing this now.
Easy 27 Golf Hotel, Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
Easy 82 Romeo, descend flight level 150.
Hey Takis, how's it going, mate? Robert, yeah, it's
Kidley for Easy 82 Romeo.
It's quite easy actually. You have to change the camera config file in the aircraft file, which has been put into your community folder. I can't show you right now because I'm in the sim, and I'd have to exit the sim to actually be able to show you. But there is a really good video online that I used. So if you just search camera setup or custom camera setup in CRJ700, and that'll tell you how to do these internal views, so you can literally look around the cabin and enjoy the view. Or my favourite one is watch the door go down. That's going to be a good one when we land.
At number 6, London Luton. Request clearance to Milano Malpensa.
Easy 46 Papa November landing control, stand by.
Okay, let's see about getting some weather data on. I've got no weather data on here. I've not got traffic on either. Radar, terrain.
November, please find the flight plan.
Radar's off.
Oh, sorry for that. It's I'll call you back. Thank you. Easy for 6 Papa November.
Hey Greg, how's it going, mate?
FedEx 140, Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
New aircraft today. I finally decided to go for it.
Unicom now for FedEx 140.
Logan Air 1371 after landing, call Stansted Tower on 123.8.
Tower 123.8 after landing, Logan 1371.
Oh, here we go, nav status.
Amerijet 367, climb flight level 220.
Position summary.
Flight level 220, Amerijet 367.
Plus 8 hello, standby.
Level control, Easy 3586. Is it the same one, Mike's departure, inbound speed, climbing flight level 170, flight level 210.
Stand by, break, lots 8324, say again.
Passing flight level 120, inbound standby.
Lots 8324, roger, climb flight level 430.
A lot of airports showing up here, I don't want to see them anymore. They were just borderline in overspeed, 130 knot wind, that's got to be wrong.
Unicom 122.8, Easy 86.
Scandinavia 24 Tango, confirm routing direct Sivda, Sierra India Victor Delta Alpha.
Was routing direct Sivda, yeah. It's sort of disappeared off my flight plan now though after hitting direct, but I believe this is the correct line, is it not?
Scandinavia 24 Tango negative, turn left heading 08, with correction fly heading 080 degrees.
Fly heading 080, Scandinavian 24 Tango, thank you.
Golf November Juliet, leave the controlled airspace, it's deconfliction service outside, port when landing.
So, will report when landing? Golf November.
Very slightly off, basically.
Easy 153, descend further with Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
Unicom 122.8.
No worries, Rob.
November 67796, landing control. Station calling landing control, you're outside my airspace, Unicom 122.8.
He is getting a bit stressed, but he is quite busy, to be fair to him.
Landing control.
Quite busy.
Flight plan filed, Easy for 6 Papa November.
Easy 46 Papa November, roger, clearance is to Milan Rail Penta, Compton 7 Charlie, Squawk 7626.
clear to destination airport via Charlie Papa Tango 7 Charlie, Fox 7626, easy for 6 Papa November.
Easy 46 Papa November, correct. Road break, November 3512 Romeo, descend flight level 80. Leave Bellike.
Alright, Greg, catch you next time, mate.
December late 0, lean Bellike heading north 360 degrees, November 121.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, resume own navigation direct, Redfern.
Resume own navigation direct, Redfern. Scandinavian 24 Tango, thanks for the assistance.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
122.8, Scandinavian 24 Tango. Awesome, Mike, thank you very much for the stars, buddy.
Contiguity frequency change approved.
Okay, let's have a look here.
Change up to Corsair Brown now. Thank you.
And we'll go back to legs, and we'll go direct Redfern. Nav to Redfern, let's see if it takes us. It's taking us left. Oh man, what's going on here? We'll get on the flight plan. Ah, that's why I was zoomed right out, wasn't I? Oh, I was quite a bit off it then.
Flight level 80, sorry about that. Health issues there.
November 67796 London Control, hello, score 462.
See if that's reset it at all. Let's get on there.
4621,
We're getting a lot of beeps now. Pull the speed down a little bit.
67796. It will be the Jacko 1 hotel arrival for Biggin Hill.
I'll get onto the flight plan, and then we'll try direct Redfern again, see what happens.
November 67796, that's outside my airspace, you can do whatever you want after you leave me.
Okay.
Okay, so we are northeast of London now. I'll show you where we are on the map. The flight plan doesn't load up on the map, as is the way with this aircraft, but we're northeast of London, on our way out through Suffolk way, and then we're going to make our way across into the Netherlands, and then start working our way towards Copenhagen.
Station calling for push and start, say again call sign.
Easy for 6 Papa November.
Easy 46 Papa November, stand 6, push and start.
We'll go on to Unicom. Bit busy that line. Almost can't hear myself think. It's making me flap. Bring the speed down again. Speed's coping fine now. They do need to fix this issue with the throttles. Basically, when you move the throttle, the engine goes to idle instantly, which is a big issue because it means, especially flying manually, if you had your hand on the throttle the whole time, up and down, you just idle constantly, and then you just lose all your airspeed. We're not doing too bad for flight though. It's quite a weird view zoomed out like that, isn't it? Just did something else there, don't know what that was. I just hear it, going, and you don't know what it is that adjusts. It's quite annoying. But never mind. Okay, so 8 minutes till we get to Redfern, which is fine. You can see the coast of the UK approaching here. So, as I say, we are coming out via Suffolk way. and then we're going to make our way over the channel. Almost the channel, almost North Sea, isn't it? Ground speed is 545, that's nice. She flies fast, this thing. Bumping about a bit in these winds. Let's see how high the wind is now. 113 still. Try and keep that speed below the overspeed there. Doesn't make too much difference, it's just an annoying little beep. Try and get back on the actual flight path and then activate nav mode to see what happens. See how we go here. Thanks for the share, Mike. So we're just approaching the coast now. Probably just over it. Yeah, there we go. Just leaving the UK. Making our way towards mainland Europe. Looks like there is no controller over the Netherlands at the moment, or Germany, so we might not have any control until we get to Denmark. Okay, one thing I do need to do is in this VNav page, let's try this direct route to Redford again. Execute that and nav from there. See, it keeps trying to turn to whatever's behind us. Let's see if it picks it up. It's going back, it's going back. Come on now, be good. I'll give it a chance. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it says it's going to Redford and the distance is getting smaller, so... There we go, there's a turn in. It probably just needed a second to calibrate. Time to go is 51 minutes at the top here, JP. So you see there, TTG, 51 minutes. There must be a way to work this out as a whole. Secondary flight plan. There's flight plan. Does it say anywhere? So total distance is 1,036 miles we're covering. Doesn't say. Doesn't say what time we're looking to arrive anywhere, I don't think. Ah, arrival data. Here we go. We can put a bit of information in. Okay, no, maybe not. I wanted to see. Is it got a time in there or not? No. Okay, so it's coming up with the next waypoint there. I still can't work out the total time. There must be a way to do it. GPS, ISR, IRS even. MFD, flight plan progress. It's got to be here. There it is. Okay, right, there you go. Destination at 14:12. Is that Zulu then? What's sim time at the moment? No.
Amsterdam traffic, Easy 3586 is at A318, 70 miles southwest of the airport. Descending onto the 10 at 1 Alpha, arrival for runway 36 centre. Descending through flight level 175.
No, that can't be right. Time in
Yenzo.
It's got to be like 4 o'clock there now. 5:30 at the moment in Copenhagen. So that's probably completely wrong. Alright, no worries. Let's just see where we are quickly. Just skirting off the coast of the Brussels and the Netherlands at the moment. There we go. Right, okay. Found it. Down to KOR. 1623 Zulu, which would make it 1823 local and 1723 UK time. Right, that makes sense. I don't know what this 1416 is about though. FMS Act progress. Why can't I choose page 2 then? Not too sure why. Okay, let's see if it says about descent. So that's 11,800 by Lugus. Ah, there we go, here's the descent here. So 26,000 by Tulsa. Not to worry, we're already at 25. 15,300 by Tudlow. It's a strange altitude, so 15,300. Let's just check this against the arrival information. So Tudlow's got a max of 30,000. And we are taking... I believe we're taking the Tudlow 2 Alpha arrival. Where's it just turned? I hope that's still on flight plan. Yes it is. Happy days. We are taking the Tudlow 2 Delta arrival. Okay, so Tudlow 2 Delta is to the south. That's fine. Have we got Castrop VOR on there? We should do. No. That's a shame. We've got Core, not Cass. Okay, we need to intercept a glide slope at 3,000 though. So if I'm at 3,000 by Delta 17, if that's on here. Wow. This information is not what it's appearing on the approach. Never mind. Jackson, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. We'll do what we can. Hopefully there'll be a controller there just to guide us in and give us vectors, which will be fine. So, the wind in Copenhagen currently is gusting up to 30 knots. That's a fast one. There is a British Airways just over there somewhere. He's a bit lower than us. I think he's descending into Amsterdam. Don't think we're going to see him though. If it was night time, we'd probably be able to see his lights. Oh, there he is. Now I wonder if I can see that through the window at the moment. Can't see him. There he goes, he's descending away. As we pass over him, that's a British Airways flight going to Amsterdam. He has taken off from Ronan Bjorkist. Oh no, that's his name. Oh. Taken off from Heathrow. I seen the airport code next to his name, and I thought that was the airport. Like, where is that? ESSA. He's descending away to Amsterdam now. Another aircraft up there. I believe that is CFG. I'm not sure that one is. Going from Frankfurt to Manchester. He's up at 36,000 feet. And then there is another one out there, a Ryanair, that's down at like 9,000 on approaching to Amsterdam as well. We'll keep plodding along with our Scandinavian. Let's get back in the cockpit there. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I need to set in descent info. Transition level, there it is. So the transition level in Copenhagen right now that's what we need. Seven zero. There we go, so that's in there now. We need to speed up a little bit. So let's get that up now. See, the time to go is increased to 53. Obviously we dropped a bit of speed. That's going to climb up now, hopefully. Although we've got full on crosswind now, 77. Engines are speeding up though, so that'll bring the speed right up, and that time to go will come down to probably around 40 minutes. Okay, so you can see the coast of the Netherlands ahead. We're going to make our way across this island chain. There's the overspeed. Get back down to climb. See how that changes. And then make our way towards Denmark there. Copenhagen is actually right on the corner here. Just in between Sweden and Denmark. Okay, time to go is dropped down to 45. I am liking this plane though. So far. Mike, I think it's a couple of weeks, just over a couple of weeks, mate. It's retailing now at £43, I believe, on Just Flight. You can get it a little cheaper off Aerosoft's website, but I'm not sure, because it's in euros, I'm not sure if there's a transaction charge. So I went for the Just Flight website. It's £43, which admittedly, I mean, I was umming and ahhing about for a long time, because I'm one of them, I'm not a simmer, as you'll know. Most of you watch my streams know I'm not a full-on like sim person who's been simming for a long time. So I'm not used to sim prices. What I'm used to is game prices, and for me, £42 would get you a completed game that'll last you a while. and games that have taken years to develop would cost you £42. So for an aircraft, one aircraft, which is essentially what it is, because you get the CRJ7 and the CRJ5, but they are essentially one aircraft, just with a different seating layout. £42. Yeah, it took them a few months to make, but for me, if they'd have made this thing £20, I have no doubt that everybody on Flight Sim would have been buying this. Absolutely everybody. It is a good aircraft, I'll give them that. There are still problems with it, which you'd expect from a new aircraft, but it will give people a reason to complain, especially when they've spent £43 or £42. You'd expect something finished. But yeah, it's good. I like it. I'm glad I bought it. I wish I'd have bought it a bit earlier, but I am glad I bought it. I've always wanted a CRJ in game. I do love this aircraft. Like in the real world, I think it's a great aircraft, and to be able to now fly it in the sim, I ain't gonna complain. But yeah, it is nice. Hey Magic Force, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hey JP. Oh, okay. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube then, while you're there. You know you want to. Hey Julian, yeah, good mate. Have you just joined us? I've got the CRJ, mate. Have a look. Look at this thing. Woo! She looks good. I got some inside views to show you in a second. You'll like it. You'll like it. You can actually feel like you're in an aircraft. So let's see. I set up some custom views inside. So obviously we've got the standard wing ones, but you can actually move about. Look at this, you can see inside an aircraft. Okay, there's no one in there, which is a shame, but there's the door view, so when I open that door, that'll be good. A little view around the galley there as well, and the emergency exit. It'd be cool if you could click that, bust open the door. My favourite one, I think, is this one. So you're actually inside the aircraft, just sat chilling. At the front, you see the curtain, you see the toilet. You can almost smell that toilet, can't you? You can almost smell that toilet. That's like the problem with having these front seats. Yeah, you get leg room, but every time someone goes to the toilet, oh my god, absolutely, absolutely get blasted with that thing. Every time someone pushes that little door, you get a mouthful of poo particles. Welcome to an airplane, everybody. But yeah, it's a shame there's no like passenger models for these seats, because it does look a bit empty. But no, I like it. It's cool. I think this will probably be my favourite when we do finally get to land. Okay, so don't want the weather one. Just show you where we are then. So still just off the coast of the Netherlands, approaching Denmark. Might cross into German airspace. In fact, no, we definitely will cross into German airspace before we get to Danish airspace. So Danish airspace starts around here. So ED is German. Any ED designation on an airport is German, and EK is Danish. So you see the Danish airspace starts around here, and then obviously works its way down under the chain of islands there. And then obviously ES is Swedish. So you can see where we're going, EKCH, Copenhagen. And we'll be making a landing into a runway that sort of runs this way, 30. It's a shame it doesn't show it on the VFR plan. But let's have a look if we can zoom right out on there and see what we get. So I've flown on a couple actually. I flew on a, well, it wasn't a 700. It was, I think it was a 300 maybe, or something, or maybe a 500. It was a Bel Air one years ago. I think it was similar. It was either this or similar. From Switzerland to, so I flew from the UK to Zurich, and then in Zurich I got on one of these things and flew into Slovenia, and then but it actually had to divert. It couldn't land because of the wind, so we ended up landing at Trieste, I think it was, in Italy, and driving over. That was epic. And then I've flown on one of these 2020, so yeah, start of last year. I flew on one of these as I flew from Chicago O'Hare to Louisville, a United one, and that was a CRJ7001. So I'm looking forward to recreating that flight. I actually flew Aer Lingus from from Heathrow to Dublin, and then at Dublin I got on a big old boy, I think it was an A330, across the Atlantic to Chicago O'Hare, and then from there I got on a CRJ7001 run by United from Chicago O'Hare to Louisville. That was a long day. So I can't really see much information about that. There's nothing else I can enter in there. At the moment, no, there was a way I could view there's a progress, fuel progress as well as time. I can't remember how it was. I'm just having a look through here. It's quite interesting. VNAV setup's done. Section perf, sec perf. Advisory VNAV. I should have done flex temp, which should have been 58. Let's just get that in there. It's not having it. I don't know what that could have done. That could have caused all sorts of issues. I shouldn't have done that. I'm pretty sure enters MFD menu, map center, not allowed. Okay, right, so that's obviously not set up yet. I wanted to center on there, see if I could do that, but it's not letting me do that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's go back to the legs and we'll zoom back in on this thing. 20 and 40 at the moment. So Tulsa, it wants to be 263. We're already there. Tudlow at 15. don't know, because it's not actually showing me. It's not actually showing me my waypoints on the map. There's no way for him to do it, apparently. It's around 100 miles, maybe more. Alright, there you go, 117 miles. And Tulsa's 22 miles away. Nice, Josh! What size TV are you watching on? You got it on a TV or are you on a computer monitor? Just wait till we're landing and I'm bouncing all over the place. Yeah, it's quite an experience landing in this thing. It's not as steady as the A380, A320. You get some serious feedback. Mike, I normally use about 2,200, so what I've been told, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but what I've been told is you take your ground speed and you half it. So for instance, obviously 450 would be 225, and then you add the naught onto the end of it to get your V speed. So I descend at around 2,200 because I'm normally travelling around 4,500. So yeah, I don't know whether that's right or wrong. To be honest, it gets there on time, but it does seem to be quite a steep descent angle. When you descend on the glide slope, normally it's about 500 feet per minute. So descending in between waypoints at 2,200 could be quite fast. But it you know, it does what it does. I will need to do my maths again because VNav still isn't working, so it's not going to descend itself. So I will need to start thinking about descending to get down to the correct flight levels. But to be fair, via Tudlow, saying you can be at 30,000 at Tudlow. I think I'll be in airspace before we start descending, so we'll see. We'll see what they tell us, but even then I'll descend at a descent rate of 2,200 and see how it does. Tudlow is well within Danish airspace as well. Tulsa's 2.6, so it's saying to be at Tausa's inside Danish as well, so Dosor is the next one, and that's right on the border in between German and Danish airspace. And we've still got 11 minutes to go till we're there. Nice, Josh. Is it like a little tablet then, is it? Yeah, Danish controls online, so we've got Copenhagen control online, and we've actually got, he's covering Copenhagen Airport as well, so he'll descend us all the way in. It's just the one guy covering the whole of Denmark. So he will be quite busy because we've got to go into Swedish airspace on the approach. Hopefully he'll keep us. He'll keep us on channel rather than sending us to Unicom to come back into his airspace. Oh, that's a weird angle. I hate that view. That's just so wide. It's inside view here. It's weird seeing the empty seats, but it's just so nice to be able to be in there and move about for a change. C7 is the front edge of the wing. I thought I'd change that to be a bit more inclusive of the wing, but never mind. That's the emergency exit, isn't it? Let's go try and save that. Control Alt 7. Let's see if that's changed. Yeah, there we go. A bit more of the wing there. That's fine. Yeah, it is nice to be able to be inside the actual cabin for a change. Oh, this is a good feature as well. I forgot to show you. So here we go. On this left-hand side, we've got a little sky cam, and you can change it for day and night. Now, you've got right outside the cockpit door, the emergency exit, and then you've got the I think he's the owner of Aerosoft, I think, and then the actual aircraft itself there as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? It does look good, and you can tell they've done it to a point where it's not supposed to be used like that. Because if you have a look, obviously it's not the best looking cabin. Everything's a bit square, and even the windows are square and sometimes a bit bendy as well. Bendy square, that makes sense. But you know, it does the job, and it does the job well. You get inside here and it looks right. It's all designed. It's been designed to be looked at from the outside. It's not designed to be looked at like this. So the idea is you're looking at this through the windows from the outside, and that's why it's all a bit blurry. Because from the outside, this looks fine. I mean, it looks fine here, to be honest. Let's be honest. But the game just looks so good. You sort of get used to that, and then you see this, and you're like, ooh, a little bit like a Counter-Strike game. Josh, that sounds awesome, mate. We'd have to do pre-arranged questions though, so I can think of some answers. Unless you really want to catch me out, of course. I'd happily do that. I'd love to do a guest appearance on a podcast. Send me a message at some point, mate. Often, either my email, which is available in the About Me info, or just send me a message on Facebook, and we can talk about it. I'll get you on Discord or something. That'd be awesome. They still tell me it's not allowed. How do I clear that? This is an issue as well, which is an issue with most MCDUs because of the grab area for this. It sort of slips over the actual MCDU, and if you like this, you've got no chance of clicking clear because it's actually grabbing that. Whereas, there we go. So that's gone now. Okay, so 6 minutes to Dosor now. Okay, so we're not actually too far. I keep clicking the weather button, I don't know why. We're not too far from Danish airspace there. So the crossover's about here. And that is where Dosor. That's where Dosor is. So we are going to cross, looking at the flight plan we've got, we're making our way to Dosor now, so it'd be about there, and then we've got a slight turn up. Unfortunately, they don't show on the VFR because of the way they've done their flight planning. It's fine. I can cope without it. I am used to this thing. I can cope without it. Basically, we're making our way across to Core. There, you can see the Core VOR, and then we're going to. EKDK. Ah, right, there we go. So we've actually got a message off Copenhagen controller now to get in touch with him. It's just come across now, so we'll get in touch with Copenhagen and speak to this guy now. I got a bit confused then. I was like, what is EKDK? What is this? That's Copenhagen control. 12137. Oh, it's quiet. I'm going to have to turn this up a little bit. Let's go to +3. Copenhagen, good afternoon. Scandinavian 24 Tango, flight level 250 with you.
Scan 24 Tango, Copenhagen.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, I've got you.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, would you be kind of squawk out, please?
Say that again, please.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, report your position. Scandinavian 24 Tango, report your position.
Yeah, Scandinavian 24 Tango, we are about 5 miles southwest of Echo Delta X-Ray Kilo.
And your flight level?
Flight level 250.
Scan 24 Tango, roger, radar contact, welcome.
There we go. Hey Pro, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I got a little worked up then when he started asking me about my position. I was like, whoa, hang on a minute.
And Scandinavian 552 at Copenhagen Airport. Good day.
He speaks fast, this guy. One thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna turn this audio on.
Correction, Scandinavian 552 Copenhagen. Hello. Call back very shortly for the clearance.
Thank you.
You're not so good, Pro? How come? I'm good, mate. I'm alright. I'm having a decent day. Flying the CRJ.
788. Go ahead.
A problem.
788, turn left heading 320 degrees, descend 3,000 feet, clear ILS, runway 30.
A problem shared is a problem half, buddy.
20, clear ILS 30, engine 3,000 feet.
I'm all ears. Well, eyes, I suppose. I'd be all eyes.
Go ahead, Copenhagen 37 Bravo.
Copenhagen 37 Bravo, welcome. Heading 340 degrees, vector ILS 30.
Heading 340 for Ligurian 37 Bravo.
And Scandinavian 552, confirm taxi clearance.
Taxi clearance confirmed, Scandinavian 552.
552, taxi 20 points, runway 22 right, via taxi Mike Zulu Alpha, cross runway 30.
Mike Zulu Alpha, cross runway 30, Scandinavian 552.
Scandinavian 552, correction, hold short of runway 30 at Alpha.
Oh man, this guy speaks too fast for me.
Runway 30 to Alpha.
He speaks faster than the American controllers.
Scandinavian 4382, just to make sure we clear to land on 30.
Scandinavian 4382, firm wind is 340, he's mounted off cresting 27, runway 30, is clear to land.
Pro, you're not the only one, mate. It is scary. It's scary speaking to these guys for the first time.
You will be holding short runway 30.
I mean, you heard me then. I froze then when he asked me where I was. I was like, I have no idea.
Thank you.
What's the nearest waypoint I can give him? All I can say, mate, is you've got to jump in. You've got to just jump in and go for it. That's what I did. Start with smaller airports that are online, and if you contact them first time, what I did a lot of times was I just said, I gave them my contact details and then I said, please speak slowly, and they did. Like, I think I'm gonna have to say that to this guy now, because he is
3,000 heading north.
He is speaking way too quick for me.
Don't
feel bad for it though, bro. It happens. That's literally everyone's first flight on VATSIM. It's scary. I was sweating the first time I did this, and I sweat sometimes now, especially when the approach starts going wrong. I've had controllers shout at me, I've had one swear at me. You know, you've just got to let it bounce off you. You've got to have a little bit of a thick skin to a point, but you've also got to know that everybody has to start somewhere, because they do understand that. If you
Tango, clear Copenhagen, Tudlo 2 Delta, arrival landing runway 30, report when ready for descent.
Cleared to Copenhagen, Tudlo 2 Delta arrival, ready for descent now, Scandinavian 24 Tango.
24 Tango, descent flight level 110.
110, Scandinavian 240.
Scandinavian 12, Copenhagen.
Hello, that's Scandinavian
12. Scandinavian 12, descend altitude 3,000 feet, speed and QNH 99.7 hectopascal, via LOX, cleared ILS runway 27, report to status.
Okay, let's get this V speed on.
3,000 on the QNH 99.7 and cleared for the ILS approach 27 by LOX.
Ligurian 37 Bravo, turn left heading 330 degrees.
330 Ligurian 37 Bravo.
Copenhagen, good evening, sir. Sun 50 Tango, flight level 340.
Yeah, it's one of them. You just got you choose the right airport, and they'll be okay with you. They'll be absolutely fine. If you tell them that you're a new pilot.
Copenhagen, good afternoon, identified, proceed direct to Saarbrück.
Tell them that you're a new pilot and that you want them to speak slowly. And they will do. A lot of them will have patience with you. Obviously, if they're really busy, they might be like, look, I've not got the time to help you right now, which is fair enough. But most of them will be alright with you, because they've got no reason not to be. The idea is they enjoy it as well at the end of the day, so if they don't enjoy it, they shouldn't be here. You know. But yeah, exactly, Julian. He swore at me because I was landing a military aircraft in Hamburg. And we all knew the last time the RAF turned up in Hamburg, it wasn't a good day for the people of Hamburg, unfortunately. Such is life.
Present heading descent altitude 2,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 30, number 2.
Number 2 down 2,000 for ILS.
I love it. I think it's awesome. I think it's great so far.
KLM is correction. KLM 788, maintain 1 0 knots until 8 mile final, number 3. Continue approach.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. I really like it. I like the way it looks. I like the way it handles. I like that there's no auto throttle because you actually have to fly it a little bit.
300. Information, Papa on board.
Scanner 82, Copenhagen Approach, correct. Copenhagen Control, good afternoon, identify Papa, correct, direct Monarch, cleared Monarch to Delta, landing runway.
Yeah, they did, Pro, they really did. Especially on the cockpit. Like, this thing is pretty much every button I can click here. Almost everyone. I can even do this thing up here and I don't even know what that does.
Papa, runway 30, clear to land 360.
Can I do that? No, I can't do that, but I can do this thing. I don't want to mess with it. Because I have no idea what it is. It's something to do with fuel, so I don't want to... yeah, look, see, that's up for gravel.
Delta arrival, runway.
These are all the breakers.
And descending to
I'm guessing you wouldn't want to touch them. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Down to 11,000 coming now. In the 700 Pro, I've not tried the 500 yet. 550, sorry. But you see from the back here. Beautiful view on the descent now.
Delta 1 via Romeo, Scandinavian 428.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, descent flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Scandinavian 552, cross runway 30.
I'm not actually...
Cross runway 30, Scandinavian 552.
I need to use my view properly, there we go. I set my views up and I wasn't using it. There it is.
For Papa, Roger, taxi stand Bravo 80, taxi Yankee Mike.
Yankee Mike for Bravo 80.
Yeah, Pro, I think the only difference is it's the seating, isn't it? It's the actual aircraft's no different, I don't think, so it's a bit pointless, really.
Good afternoon, Squawk 1.
It's just the amount of seats, because it's a more executive feel in the 550, I think, so it has less seats. Is it actually physically smaller, or is it just less seats because it's more of a business jet, so it's set up for first class? I thought that's what it was. I don't know, I might be wrong. I'm not that much of an aviation, I want to say geek. I don't know too much about them.
Continue approach, Ligurian 3 Sam Bravo.
Ligurian 3 Sam Bravo, runway 30, clear to land.
Clear to land 30, Ligurian 3 Sam Bravo.
Okay, let's have a look at the speeds restrictions that we've got here. Do we have a speed restriction over Tudlow? Thanks for the follow, mate, appreciate it. Is it really, Pro? I don't know, like, don't get me wrong, I love aircraft and I love this game, but I'm not a spotter. I'm not a spotter. I believe, Julian, you're a spotter, aren't you, or is it Mike who's a spotter? I think one of you two are. I can't remember who. I might have got that completely wrong, in which case I apologise to you both if I did. Alex, hello, good afternoon, mate. I didn't see your message there. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you enjoy it. We're on our approach now into Copenhagen.
Yeah, 552, wind 330,
so you can see here this little bend, the banana, that tells us where we're going to be at the altitude there.
Clear to Schiphol, the micro 5 Alpha departure, runway 27. Squawk 6027.
Hey Stu, how's it going, mate?
Let's Schiphol on the micro 5 Alpha departure, runway 27, Squawk 6027.
It might be Mike then, or is it someone else?
QNH1 collection, QNH 997.
There's definitely someone who comes on who's a real spotter.
996 Pascal, to start to thank you,
yeah, mate, we're on our way down now.
997.
Let's get landing lights on. In fact, we'll get seatbelts on first.
24 fully established ILS 27.
Coming in 12, thank you. Wind 2902 for
we'll get the recognition lights on as well.
Thanks, clear to land, runway 27. Scandinavian 12.
That's a livery issue that you zoom out and you can't see them. Not an aircraft issue. But it is their livery. This is the livery that came with the aircraft, so they should probably fix that.
Scandinavian 822, proceed direct Cubis.
Direct Cubis, Scandinavian 822.
Oh yeah, but I mean it's more for nighttime view, I think, because it's pretty hard to see. Obviously turn the brightness down and up, but it's not too bad actually. It's not too bad. It is nice though. No, so it's not you, Julian. There is actually someone who he comes on the chat quite regularly, and he goes to the airports and he actually goes spotting. I can't remember his name.
William 788, 37 Bravo, runway vacated. Correction. Kelvin 788, wind is 330 degrees 1 for knots, gusting 27, runway 30, clear to land.
Okay, there we go, down to 8,000 now.
Scandinavian 552, identified, climb flight level 240, high speed approach.
Climb flight level 240, high speed approach, Scandinavian 552.
Stu, yeah, I think so. I think it's worth it. I
Bravo,
think it's awesome.
Via taxiway, Yankee Mike. Yankee Mike, Bravo 6, back for service, ciao. Ciao.
Set up voice of log setting to sending south.
Ciao.
Copenhagen Control, contract 581, request clearance to Berlin Brandenburg, information Papa is on board.
Contract 581, Copenhagen, hello, clear Berlin, CMEG. Correction.
Yeah, fair enough, I can understand that. I like the clean look though.
Stand by short.
Contract 581.
Oh, okay, Mike, so it's actually a little bit longer then. Right, interesting, I didn't know that.
Okay, 581 for clearance, approach 118.
Approach 119.8, contract 581.
Okay, still quite a distance to go. Got 20 miles to the VOR at Corda. But we're at 8,000 now. Sitting nicely below this cloud layer. We sort of came down through that break in the clouds, which was nice. We didn't hit any clouds on the way down. I mean, I was kind of hoping for a bit of turbulence through the clouds, but we never made it into the cloud. That's fine though. We got it how we have. Oh yeah, the wind's right down. It's at 30 at the moment. It is gusting at 30 over the runway. So we might have an interesting approach. I hope we do anyway.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, contact Copenhagen Approach, frequency 119.8.
119.8, Scandinavian 24 Tango, thanks for coverage.
Have a good one.
Right, let's have a look. Copenhagen Approach, good afternoon. Scandinavian 24 Tango, flight level 080 with you.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, Copenhagen Approach, good afternoon. Identified. Expect vector silence runway 30, information Papa.
Expecting ILS runway, expecting vectors for ILS runway 30, information Papa is on board. Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, after Corsair Kilo Oscar Romeo, fly heading 085.
After Kilo Oscar Romeo, fly heading 085, Scandinavian 24 Tango. Is that right? There we go. Yeah, approach is nice and clear. He's nice and clear. He's got he sounded like he rolled his R's as well. Very
This information Papa is now available again.
There we go. So it wasn't up there. I need to refresh to get this ATIS information. Hopefully the winds have dropped a bit. Okay, so basically after Kilo Oscar Romeo we're going to go into heading mode. let's just have a look at the information. Papa. No, that's the wrong one. It's not there. Okay, and heading mode there onto 080. 085 even. It was 085, wasn't it? There we go. I've seen 083, I've seen
Approach, good day,
085.
Canadian 822, passing on flight level 110, Monarch 2 Delta.
Scandinavian 822, Copenhagen Approach, good afternoon, identified. Clear, correction, expect vector silence, runway 2, correction 30, information Papa.
Roger, information Papa, expecting 30, Scandinavian 822.
Copenhagen Approach, good day, this is Scandinavian 121.
Okay, so I'll show you where we are right now.
Stand by, first Scandinavian
travelling
822, 10 right heading 030.
Travelling through here and then
Right
Copenhagen Approach.
It's
going to pull us into 30, which is that direction, into...
And the other station calling confirmably.
Scandinavia 1217.
Into Copenhagen.
Scandinavian 117, Copenhagen Approach, good afternoon, read you 5.5.
Wonderful, Scandinavia 1217, and we would like to request double clearance to runner with information Papa.
Scandinavian 117, you're cleared destination Rønne via the CMAC 8 charter, departure runway 2 tonight. Climb flight level 7, squawk 17, free
You need
fall.
to keep watching that airspeed, that could have been
Scandinavian
dangerous.
1217, copied, cleared destination 5 via the sky, called 8 charter departure, out of to right, climbing 7000 and squawking 1.
Hey Pro, welcome back buddy.
Scandinavian 117, read back correct information Papa.
I love this sort of thing. There should be more to it though, definitely should be more to it.
Waiting 2251 Copenhagen Approach.
Navigraph would be good on it. Landing data set. I don't know if it is or not. I hope it is. Okay, we're overspeeding a little bit there. Bro, you're all over the place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you're on YouTube as well. Get them all in. You can make a visit to Facebook as well if you want and have 3 screens going. Thanks mate, appreciate it. Set your slats and flaps. That doesn't sound right, did it?
And Scandinavian 1217, request startup and pushback for out of Bravo 5.
Scandinavian 117, push and start approved, correction, startup point X-ray, QNH 992.
Yeah, Pro, I'm on Facebook as well.
1217.
Facebook's the main platform. It's where the most viewers are at the moment for me. So yeah, mainly to Facebook. I say that I'm streaming to all 3 all at the same time every time I stream at the moment, so it's not mainly to anything, but most of the viewers are on Facebook.
Scandinavian 822, leveling off, flight level 80.
Scandinavian 822, turn left heading 360.
Roger, left heading 360, 822.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 992, turn left heading 080.
Descend to altitude 3,000 feet, ILS 992, and heading 080, Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Scandinavian 822, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 992.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 992, 822.
Let's get down quite quickly. 2000. What else did he say? He said we need to set 992 on the HPA. Five, 3, 2. There we go. 992 and heading 080.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, left turn heading 070.
Left heading 070, Scandinavian 24 Tango. Okay, he changed his mind. Thanks for the follow, Jay. Appreciate it.
Contract 581, request pushback.
Contract 581, push and start approved.
Okay, slow down a little bit now.
First start approved, face south and QNH 992. Contract 581.
250 is the speed we need to be at.
Scandinavian 822, turn right heading 040.
Right heading 040, 822.
So I've got to try and hit that now as my... Pascal, yeah, that's it.
Good evening, Speedbird 6374, radio check.
Is that you, Pro, is it?
Speedbird 6374, Copenhagen Approach. Good afternoon.
Facebook actually has its own streaming app now.
Requesting ISR currency London Heathrow. This is Airbus A320 on gate Charlie 36 with information Papa.
Speedbird 6374, information Papa is correct. You're clear, destination London Heathrow. Lango 1 Charlie, departure runway 22 right. Climb flight 770, squawk 4375.
Thank you, clear to London Heathrow on the Lango 1 Charlie departure, runway 22 right, squawk 4375. Initial climb flight level 70. Speedbird 6374.
Okay.
Speedbird 6374, feedback correct. Break Scandinavian 24 Tango, turn left heading 040, descend 2,000 feet.
Left heading 040, descend 2000, Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Scandinavian 822, reduce speed 180 knots, turn left heading, correction, descend 3,000 feet.
Speed 180 knots and 3,000 feet, Scandinavian 822.
All over the place. I like it. Okay, we need to keep looking for this lock because we are going to have to change, I believe, although it might pick it up. It might actually pick it up, but I think we have to change nav source. So we have to hit that and put it on the VOR1. I think. If it picks it up though, I'll let it do it.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, tail left heading 330, cleared ILS runway 30, speed 180 knots till 60 ME.
Turn left heading 330, cleared ILS 30 and speed 18 knots till 40 ME. Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Scandinavian 1217, ready for time.
First Scandinavian 24 Tango, just confirm 180 knots till 60 ME.
Apologies, 180 knots till 60 ME. Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Scandinavian 822, tail left heading 030.
Left heading 030, 822.
The station calling for taxi, Corsair only.
Scandinavian 1217.
Scandinavian 1217, yeah, there's a Welling A321 that's spawned on the taxiway. I guess he has default scenery, so try to ignore him. Taxi via Papa and Foxtrot, hold short runway 30.
And let's hit approach on there now. It looks like we're locked. And we'll go gear down.
Scandinavian 1217, you're lucky, you just disconnected. Taxi via Papa and Foxtrot, hold short runway 30.
That's the runway there.
Papa Foxtrot, Welling shot 30, 1217.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, establish runway 30.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, wind 330 degrees 14 knots, gusting 27, runway 30, clear to land.
Gusting 27, runway 30, clear to land. Scandinavian 24 Tango.
And Scandinavian 117, will you require DI?
24 Hotel with a A320 on stand Charlie 30.
I'm going to take autopilot off in a second.
Requesting a clearance to London Heathrow.
Stand by. First Scandinavian 822, turn left heading 0, correction 330, cleared ILS, runway 30.
Left heading 330, cleared ILS, 30, Scandinavian 822.
We're on the glide slope nicely.
822, speed 180 knots till 60 me.
Speed 180 until 60 me, 822.
Scandinavian 1217, will you require DIs before departure?
Okay, there is autopilot off.
Sorry, say again.
We're fighting the wind at the moment.
Scandinavian
On the way in.
117, will you require DIs treatment prior to departure?
Yeah, affirmative, 1217.
Ooh, lag, here comes the lag. The landing lag always the way.
24 Hotel Lima, your cleared destination, London Heathrow. Lango 1 charter departure, runway 20 right.
Okay.
Climb flight level 70.
We have got a headwind, it's not too bad.
4663.
I thought it was going to be almost a bit of a crosswind, but the gusting is a headwind, so it'll just slow us down a bit. It's not too much of a problem. Flaps full, gear it down. Let's have a look on the outside there.
22 right. Initial climb flight level 70 and squawk 4663.
Speedbird 24 Hotel Lima, feedback correct.
Okay, we've just
Break
missed.
to Scandinavian 822, descend 2,500 feet to intercept the glide slope.
2,500 feet, intercept glide slope 822.
Contract 581, request taxi.
Contract 581, Roger, do you require DS treatment?
Negative, contract 581.
Contract 581, Roger, taxi via Whiskey, Romeo, Yankee and Foxtrot, hold short runway 30.
Taxi right, Whiskey,
have some
Romeo,
faith, pro,
Yankee,
have some
and
faith.
short to runway 30, contract 581.
And
we're going to be alright, don't worry about it. Here we go, into Copenhagen. Runway 30 now, coming in for landing.
Scandinavian 1217 behind the arriving company CRJ700 to cross runway 30 and taxi via Alpha to hold Alpha 1.
After arriving company outside Alpha 1, Scandinavian 1217.
Scandinavian 822, wind 330 degrees 14 knots, gusting 27, continue approach.
Roger, continue approach, copy winds 822.
Here we go. Ooh, it lagged then. I thought it was going to crash on us. And we're down. A little bit of a bump, which is what you'd expect in this such a small aircraft.
And Scandinavian 117, sorry, that was my mistake. You required de-ice, so behind the company CRJ700, just arriving, cross runway 30, taxi via Alpha to de-ice pad Alpha, lane 3.
Scandinavian 117, we don't need any anti-ice anymore, so we're fine.
Scandinavian 117, in that case, after the CRJ700 passing left to right, cross runway 30, taxi via Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
After the CRJ,
that wasn't a bad landing. I'm pretty happy with that. First streamed landing of a CRJ700.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, welcome to Copenhagen. Taxi to stand Charlie 30 via Zulu and Quebec.
Taxi to stand Charlie 30 via Zulu and Quebec. Scandinavian 240. Okay, let's just have a look here.
Scandinavian 445, request clearance to Bergen Flasland. Just as you know, this is around my first flight. I'm a beginner, thank you.
I can't apply the...
Scandinavian 445, in that case you can try starting connecting with the call sign for Scandinavian.
Stu, thanks very much for the stars,
Sierra,
buddy.
Alpha Sierra, not just
right,
Sierra.
let's have a look
Alpha.
at the taxiway here. So we've just landed on 30.
Sorry, what did you mean? I didn't quite understand.
Yeah, stand by. Scandinavian 822, wind 330 degrees 14 knots, gusting 27, runway 30, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 30, Scandinavian 822.
Scandinavian 217, wind 330 degrees 14 knots, gusting 27, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Peter Becker,
he said Charlie 30. Zulu and then Quebec. Okay, so we just take a left here.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, taxi right on Zulu, hold short of Quebec.
Taxi right on Zulu, hold short Quebec. Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Scandinavian 444. Yeah, what I mean is that you've connected to the network with the Corsair.
Okay, let's just get the APU up and running as well.
When you connect to the network, we use the ICAO code
get
for
his
different
landing
airlines.
lights off.
And the ICAO code for Scandinavian is Sierra Alpha Sierra.
Wing on, logo on.
Yes, but okay, give me 2 seconds, let me check one thing.
No, he's not swearing at me, he's happy with me, so... Right on Zulu, hold short Quebec.
Copenhagen wind check 317 degrees 11 knots.
So it's this one ahead here.
Copenhagen Approach, good evening, ratings 200, start hotel.
Quebec is the second bit after this circle.
Requesting clearance to Arlanda and the ice will be required.
Free wings 200, roger, you are cleared to destination Stockholm Arlanda. K-Max 4 Charlie departure, runway 228.
So I've got to hold here basically.
Walk 7061.
Scandinavia 4 Charlie departure, runway 228, Hotel 70, 7061 for 200.
Free wings 200, read back correct information, Quebec.
Information Quebec, frames 200.
Yeah, contract 581, yeah, this is
that is Quebec there.
Just hold position, I'll call you back.
This is Foxtrot.
Holding position, contact 581.
Scandinavian 24 Tango, that was my mistake. Make a left here at Papa, taxi via Papa. Actually, your stand has just been spawned on. Continue taxi via Zulu, take a left on Romeo for stand Charlie 37.
Continue taxi Zulu, left on Romeo, stand Charlie 37. Scandinavian 24 Tango.
Contract 581 after the Scandinavian CRJ, continue taxi.
After Scandinavian CRJ, continue taxi, contract 581.
Scandinavian 822, well, welcome to Copenhagen.
At least he admitted mistake though. I was like, he's going to say something to me and it's not my fault.
Via
no, he said it was his fault, so yeah, I'm happy with that.
Attrition via Zulu, Romeo, Whiskey and Tango.
Okay, so we're going next left.
Echo 87 via Zulu, Romeo, Victor and Tango, 822.
Scandinavian 117 identified passing flight level 70, climb flight level 110, left turn direct CMAC.
110 direct and left direct CMAC.
So next left here to get to stand Charlie 37.
Steamer 24 Hotel Lima, stand 30, information Papa requesting push and start.
Searching calling constant early.
Steamer 24 Hotel Lima.
Super 24 Hotel Lima, push and start approved facing south, QNH 993.
Push and start face south, QNH 993. Steamer 24 Hotel Lima.
Contract 581, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 2 to right via Alpha.
And it's this first left here.
Taxi holding point Alpha 11 via Alpha and cross 30. Contract
that's the next one. That's 39, that one.
And contract 581, holding point Alpha 1.
Holding point Alpha 1, contract 581.
Here it is. Welcome to stand 37 at Copenhagen.
Station calling, you're very quiet again.
Good evening, Casper Approach, KLM 44, requesting IFR to Amsterdam at Charlie 29.
So what I have noticed is I struggle to activate the brakes.
KLM 44, stand by, call you back. Scandinavian 1217, contact Copenhagen Approach, Copenhagen Control, frequency 121.375.
I have
Good
to
evening.
not be pressing the brake as I put the
121
parking brake on, which is annoying. Okay.
See you soon.
Right.
See you.
They can go off now.
Copenhagen Approach, Eurotran 21, November descending through the 13th of the
We'll go engine cut off.
Eurotran 21, November, Copenhagen Control, Copenhagen Approach, good afternoon, squawk 7427.
Engine cut off 2.
Squawk 7427,
We'll
Eurotran
close
21,
the sim. No, not tonight, John, unfortunately. It might not close the sim.
Copenhagen
Good,
Approach,
it didn't. Right,
Speedbird
okay.
6374, requesting startup on pushback.
Speedbird 6374,
So
pushing
now I
start
can go
facing
to
south, Canadian 9993.
aircraft.
993.
I can take off.
Startup approved, thank you, Speedbird 6374.
Seatbelt sign and open the
Scandinavia
door.
445, request clearance to Celeste London.
There we go.
First, Eurotran 21, November, Copenhagen Control.
And that is it, right. There we go. Outside the aircraft, let's just turn the beacons off as well. And then we'll get there. Don't need the beacons on now, the runways are off. The engines are off. Okay, welcome to Copenhagen, everybody. So that was my first streamed flight in the CRJ700. This is only the third time I've used this aircraft. Bought it literally 2 days ago. So I hope you did enjoy that, guys. That's going to be the only stream of this evening, I'm afraid. If you did like what you've seen, please, whichever platform you're on, please consider hitting that follow button, and you'll be able to catch me the next time I am streaming. But I do hope you enjoyed it, guys. I certainly enjoyed it. It's a very enjoyable aircraft to fly, and I highly recommend it to anyone that is thinking of getting it. Alright, so that's all I've got to say, so I'll catch you next time, guys. If you leave a comment after I finish streaming, I will get